sure to get your own 3D Lightning Bliss nightstand today by clicking on my website link in the description below.
It's Godzilla.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gon' stop for me.
Kong bows to no one.
You guys thought I forgot about this little gem, didn't you? Surprise! No, I've actually been rewatching the new Godzilla vs. Kong trailer every other day to analyze it and look for tidbits or Easter eggs before giving my thoughts and theories before the official movie release. And I do hope I'll be seeing the movie very soon before giving my thoughts on it as well. But for now, here are my first impressions of what I've seen thus far from the trailer. Monsters bashing each other, and it is good! The trailer is already giving the shots of what I was hoping to see throughout this movie. Two big monsters duking it out for the role of Alpha Predator. And while I'm aware this isn't the first time a movie of Godzilla vs. Kong has been made, I tend not to acknowledge the much older and cheesy counterpart that is King Kong vs. Godzilla from 1962 by Toho Studios. Not saying I'm a hater of that film, but it's not one of their best either in my opinion. But back on topic, I'm loving that the trailer is giving hints of why Kong and Godzilla are fighting, as it seems their rivalry has actually been ignited by something else lurking in the depths. Obviously the trailer isn't bluntly calling out what the hidden instigator could be, but I already got theories on it. Saving for that for the moment, I am surprised to see that Legendary Studios is going the route of using the old Kong-human relationship tactic to give us audience sympathy for the monkey. I mean, it wasn't that hard to sympathize with the big fuzzy guy. He is an ape after all, and at close relations to humans, he might as well represent all of humankind. So why does it feel needed to add in this extra component of Kong connecting with a little girl? I don't hate it, but I don't see the purpose of it other than to give the human character some control over the situation and as a tool to get Kong to fight Godzilla because plot convenience. I feel like I can already determine what the setup is going to be in this movie based off the trailer, but obviously this is just assumptions from what I've seen. Based on what the characters are stating, Godzilla is attacking human territories for some reason they cannot determine. Mankind's abilities to push him back, kill him, or make him leave has failed, and so they feel the need to bring in a rival monster to hopefully deter him back into the sea, to which we all know this monster is Kong. It would seem though that the monsters are heavily matched, and this is a rivalry that is not new to Kong or Godzilla, but this has been an off and on relationship of hate in the past. The main thing I'm focusing on though is what is triggering Godzilla to start attacking mankind in the first place. Originally in the other films, Godzilla had no interest in humans, other than to protect his territory from other rival monsters. Once he eliminated the threat, he would return to the sea and basically mind his own business. Now though, something is definitely ticking him off to the point that he's attacking ships and cities without reason, which I think now is a good time to get into the theories. Honestly, I've seen too many hints in the trailer to not throw this out on what is causing Godzilla to be so aggressive. It's got to be Mecha Godzilla. Why? Well, a few things to point out here. First off, the diagram shown in the trailer. This was originally pointed out by Solar Flare to me upon rewatching the trailer that was on for a split second. If you look closely though, you can definitely see that there is a flushed out blueprint of a Godzilla-shaped image in the background, along with some text that might be saying energy systems and maximum charging. Now, I'm sure some of you in the comments will state that could easily just be a diagram of Godzilla himself for studying, Bliss. That's not proof. And you would be right, which is why I come to my second reason to boost my theory of Mechagodzilla. Whose tail is that next to Kong while Godzilla is on the other side of the camera? It looks pretty solid and shiny. It's glowing red and clearly has some power boosting within it. Now, again, I know some of you are going to argue that it could easily be debris or light reflecting on the damaged technology, and it was only shown briefly for a few seconds of where Kong was standing. But come on, guys, look at it! You cannot tell me this is clearly another creature. Mechagodzilla that is not upsetting the king of monsters himself. I argue this is giving Godzilla more than enough reason to be seeking out to destroy this threat, even if it's within human territories. Why is this? Why would this work if it really is Mechagodzilla? Onward to my third theory. Nuclear radiation threat. Godzilla has in the past 2 movies gone after monsters with a high level of radiation powers within them because they were a threat to his territory. These massive sized kaiju monsters feed off radiation that gives them their strength and power. So when the monsters like Muto or King Ghidorah came around, it was no surprise that Godzilla rose to challenge them. Now I know what you are all thinking. Blissy, Mechagodzilla is not a real monster. He's a machine. And again, you would be correct, but let me ask you viewers this. What kind of energy would it take to power such a large machine like that? I can only think of one realistic idea that has been an ongoing fact in Legendary's Godzilla universe, and that is radiation. If my theory is correct, I suspect that Godzilla is sensing the massive amount of radiation being used to power the giant mech, views it as a rival monster, and is now going on a rampage to seek and destroy it. Obviously though, there needs to be a reason as to why this Mechagodzilla is created. Otherwise, why would they need Kong? Because humans are bad, blah blah blah. I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty parts of it all because again, the trailer only shows so much, and again, this is all theory-based. I won't even be surprised if Mechagodzilla was created by aliens instead of humans. What? You wouldn't be surprised? King Ghidorah was an alien in the universe too, and in previous movies of Toho's Godzilla. Seriously, this isn't something new. Aliens have been involved in many types of Toho's Godzilla universe, so I'm not confused by the prospect of it repeating. If anything, it's just getting me more hyped for the potential of what other monsters we might see in the coming movies. I'm a Godzilla fan, and as a fan, I come to see monsters duking it out for the alpha role, and I have a lot of hopes that Godzilla vs. Kong from Legendary Studios will prevail in this movie. While I'm a little annoyed that there's an odd cliche storyline of Kong having a connection with a human girl as a plot device, I can easily look away from it as long as I'm being given the promise of epic giant battle monster scenes. Oh, and also Godzilla for the win. Traitor! As to why I'm putting my bet into Godzilla, it is more personal than anything, I will admit. I've simply been a Godzilla fan more than I've been for King Kong. And because I like nerding out on this topic, I will take great joy in explaining why I am. Sue me. Anyways, Kong has certainly had his films, but I gotta point out the obvious here, which is why he doesn't get my fan vote. The original Kong from 1933 was never really that big to begin with. The Kong in Legendary's universe is clearly beefed up just so he would even have a chance with Godzilla. Otherwise it'd be like throwing a hamster to a grizzly bear. Size speaks for itself, folks. But let's take the size out of the equation and get more nerdy. Radiation versus fur and blood. Godzilla breeds nuclear fire radiation and always has, whereas even in the Kong movie, Kong has been shown to be receptive to major injuries just from getting bitten by other monsters. And while the trailer does display that Kong is more agile than Godzilla and tends to think on his feet and use tools to battle against the big lizard, I still can't see him being the victor simply because Godzilla is a walking nuclear power plant! Can you imagine the amount of scaly armor it takes to keep all that power contained? What's Kong gonna do other than whack Godzilla in the head with an axe tool made from a spike? King of the Monsters has and always will be Godzilla in my book. But I'll be a fair sport and say on to the big monkey, good luck buddy, you're gonna need it. Now that I've shared my thoughts and theories, what do you guys think about the trailer? What are your hopes to see in the movie? Which team are you going for? Team Godzilla or Team Kong? I would love to hear from you regardless in the comments below. It's always nice to hear from kaiju fans regardless. Be sure to also like, comment, and subscribe and hit that bell button as well. It really helps my channel out. Thanks again, and keep an eye out for those rainbows. They will make you smile. Hey guys, and hope you enjoyed the video. By the way, be sure to get your own 3D Lightning Bliss nightstand today by clicking on my website link in the description below. It comes with its own remote where you can set up a pattern of lights with the click of a switch and is great for decoration on your desk or anywhere in your home. So stop by to purchase your very own today. I can only think of one realistic one that has been an ongoing fact in Legendary's Godzilla universe. I'm a Godzilla fan, and as a fan, I come to see monsters.